Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola! From the west side. Happy Friday. And happy Father's Day weekend to all the fathers out there, including my own. So, hope everybody's gotten their libations. If you got something, as you're listening to this, shouts out to the replay crew. Don't forget to smash that like button. You know. All right, let me come on camera. Hey guys. All right, let me come to the side. All right, there we go. What is this? You know, I can never tell what you guys will see in the back. What is that? A pillow? Ah, there we go. Pillow. Let me get these. Put the pillows. Me and my son fight about the pillows on this sofa. But hopefully I will be back in the office soon. Even if I don't have a new computer or a newer computer, because I have ordered me this really nice gaming chair that's, I think it's black and purple, that is very, very comfortable to sit in. So that'll be part of the upgrades that we're doing, because, you know, when I'm sitting in front of the computer, when I'm editing, when I'm doing all my stuff, you know, I need a really comfortable chair to be sitting in. And the office chair that I have was cool at first, but man, it's just starting to break apart. So I need a new one. And, you know, I'm thinking of things that I need. You know, I was thinking of things that I needed for the house, because I was thinking about buying like a new pot and pan set so I can get rid of some of the old stuff that I have. But then I was just like, I really need that chair. So I think I'm gonna get the chair, because see, like,
The pot and pan set and the chair cost the same. It's the same amount of money. So yeah, I'll get the pot and pan set later. I'll get it later. You know, get this, then I'll get the pot and pan set maybe in a month or two. Yeah. I mean, because it's not like I don't have pots and pans. But they did have I did see this really nice cast iron pot and pan set that I did like. Would be great for like putting stuff in the oven and stuff. I think I like an 8-piece set. I could get that too instead of the big one that I want. Because cast iron and these are pre-season, last for freaking ever. All right, so let me let me put up one of my little things before I go into this segment that I'm about to go into. All right, because we're about to drag a hoe. Let's see, what are we going to put up? There we go. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this Lisa Ray situation. So, I don't normally, I watch Fox Soul, the little cocktail hour with the girls every once in a while because those women have issues, okay? And it's the colorism of it all. And just, so, anyway, they were having a conversation about this ish that Saucy Santana said in regards to Blue Ivy's hair. So now let's keep it in mind that we are talking about a child's natural hair. And, Lisa made some disparaging comments shouts out to my girl Vivica, who said, I'm sorry, we're talking about a child. Now see, here's my thing. You, girl, ain't in no position to talk about nobody's hair, even though you got, I don't know what you got, girl, because see, maybe you got 3C, whatever, you one of them light-skinned girls with the light-colored eyes. But unfortunately, sis, you are a effing waste of light skin with your dumb ass. So, I'm not gonna, curse too much. First of all, we want to keep this a monetized video. Second of all, she ain't worth it. So, obviously, Did somebody traumatize you as a child about your hair because you didn't have the normal? I don't know, girl. And you don't feel no kind of way because your grandchild is in the same age range. And so if somebody says something about your grandchild's hair or your daughter's hair when they were younger, it wouldn't have been no issues because, you know, they got your grade of hair or whatever. You know, it just infuriates me that this hoe is out here saying anything. Didn't she learn from, you know, stuff that Claudia said before? And Claudia rolled her little light skin behind back too. This should not even be, you know, this shouldn't even be no issues about texture. Why are we always dealing with the texture of freaking hair? Especially when other people are trying to have our texture of hair. They love to have our nice curly hair. You know, and we still talking about this child's hair. She's now old enough to see what the F you guys are saying. You do realize that, right? And you know, her mama light skinned and got light color eyes just like you. But the funny thing is that B has 4C hair. And she's always embraced her 4C hair. And so she was a smart and intelligent woman and allowed her daughter to embrace her hair as well. She left it up to her daughter as to whether she wanted to do something when she gets older and she's in charge of her own daggone hair. She didn't go messing with her natural texture of hair as a child. She didn't go put heavy ass braids in her child's hair as a toddler. She didn't have it pulled back into a bunch of plaits, tearing at her hairline as a toddler. Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad, huh? Why you even have an opinion on this? You know, you need to just keep your mouth shut over there. Because one more word out of your mouth and you on the council wagon. And girl, although you are still pretty on the outside, your ugliness from the inside is coming out to shine. And girl, you look old. And I'm older than you. I guess that's you know, brightness that's in you. You know, that's the drawback. That's the drawback of having that. Pour me a little bit more wine. I had to grab my wine bottle. That's the drawback of having that hair. Having that lighter skin that's not as melanated. Skin that if you go out in the sun for 5 minutes, you're burning as a Black person. Yeah, I've gone out with a couple of the light-skinned, green-eyed dudes. And I've gone out with a brown-skinned, green-eyed dude. Yeah, you see, here's the thing. There are people who have my beautiful skin tone and my kinky, curly hair. They got them light-colored eyes. And there's a reason why we have the texture hair we have. And although it may seem that we don't have the better hair, we have the stronger, more endurant hair. Yeah, those of us who have type 4 hair. Yeah, my hair ranges, from 3 to 4. 3C, 4C, all over my hair. It's cool. I don't have a problem with it. Little 4B in there somewhere as well. But my kitchen is definitely 4C. And y'all know, here's the thing. The crazy thing about these different things in regards to the hair, y'all know that a Black person came up with these typings for our hair. And the reason that they did that was for us, so that we would understand our hair better, not so that, people could be hating on their beautiful hair. I remember growing up, because many times I was wearing my natural hair that wasn't perm, because, from time to time, I didn't want to have that daggone perm. I was, and when I would wear my natural hair, with the kinky curls and all of that stuff, other kids would be just tripping, because us Black folks, we've always had these issues around our hair textures. Hey, princess. But Lisa Ray, bitch, you ain't got no reason to be talking about nobody's child chiming in behind that fat piece of whatever who made those comments when he was young. I guess you want to get out here and get dragged with him. Because, girl, the Beehive is going to have a field day with your ass. Hey, Coach Malik. Like, I don't even know if that's your real texture of hair, girl, anyway, because as far as I know, you always got your hair permed. And your edges are fray. Even if you got quote unquote good hair, you barely got any edges. Probably from wearing all of them, doing all the manipulation that you've done to your hair. To meet the European standards. Yeah, it was on Fox Soul. It's here on YouTube, Princess X. And Vivica, let her have it, but not, she was like, girl, this is a child we talking about. Look, y'all see how blue Ivy's hair is? That's what my hair looks like. That's what my hair looks like when I don't have no braids in my hair. And when, I'm letting it just do what it got to do. That's what my hair looks like. It's curly. It's the kinky curls. I know you guys have only seen me with my braids in. I'm probably and I'm in the process. I'm changing my hairstyle again because I've got to take it out. It'll still be in braids partially, but all of my hair is going to be out with those braids because I'm going to probably use like human hair extensions to just add to mine that are curly like my hair. That's always a chore, finding hair that's close to mine when I got to deal with the human hair. Just always a fun thing. But anyway, back to this hub. Lisa Ray, girl. With your good hair, as you seem to think, shouts out to Jovi Beauty, you there single. And I guarantee you that Blue Ivy, with her beautiful 4C hair, won't ever have no problem getting a man. Number one, she gonna stay looking young because she's a little bit more melanated than yourself. And I am very happy that her mama let that girl hair just grow and just take care of it. I'm sorry, Lisa Ray, are you okay? You do know that Tina Knowles is a licensed cosmetologist. And knew how to deal with Afro texture hair. Also, keep in mind that Beyonce has Afro texture hair. We've all seen it. Her daughter has the same hair as her mama. Y'all with this good hair bullshit are just full of shit. Yeah, that part. Let me see what you guys are saying. And then on top of that, I hear that Selena or whatever, Johnson, or whatever, the other girl that's on there, the singer, that she said crazy things about her son's hair. Girl, what's wrong with you? If my son would let me let his hair grow out, I would let his hair grow out. But he don't have the patience to deal with his hair. Doing, the lockdown, I did one time. I, wet his hair, and I just put a little gel in it so he could see that he had curly hair. You know, it's just because it's dry and you're not putting any, oils and stuff in it that, you got to nourish the hair, even if you don't have the finer texture hair, you know. But anyway, Lisa Ray needs to go sit her ass down some effing where. Like, girl, you're not even that good an actress. What's the last thing y'all remember her being in? Let's think about that. I mean, I can count on like one hand the movies I remember her in. She was in Players Club. She was in that off-brand, that B movie that went straight to video, Sybil Brand. And I think she was in, like, I can think of like maybe one other movie that she was in. Girl, I mean, I'm sure you were in more movies than that, but I can't even think of 5 movies that you was in. She looking so old, Koja Malik, so old. She's looking older. She's looking older than someone who is Caucasian her age. That part. And another one who's in the same age range as her, that's also got, that's one of them, those light-skinned chicks with the light-colored eyes that looks old. What's that girl's name who is a husband stealer or tried to steal a husband? Eddie Murphy's ex, Nicole Murphy. Yeah, that girl. Man, she looks so old. She looks so old. She looks old. Her and Lisa, both of them look old. Mm-hmm. And I like Tisha Campbell, because she's gone back to Campbell. She don't use the Martin no more. But Tisha, girl, you looking kind of old too now. See, when y'all young and you have that, light, bright, damn near white skin, it's all good. But as you get older, y'all get the wrinkles, the crow's feet. I don't have no crow's feet, and I'm almost 60. Let me come on back on camera. Let me come back on camera. Let me move this. Let me move this out the way. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me move her out. See, no crow's feet, y'all. Now I have a little, a little bit of a slight, bag under here, a little bit, but I'm almost 60. What you expect? But I ain't, and I ain't had no plastic surgery, But we can use makeup to cover that up, But makeup ain't covering up no wrinkles, girl. It ain't covering up them wrinkles. Mm-mm. And you see, I have my Afro textured hair. you know, locks in right now. This is not my hair, of course. This is some purple stuff I put in my hair. But yeah. I think did I post a picture. Did I post a picture of me just wearing my hair natural from when I was younger? Let me think. I have a picture somewhere. I have to cover up, my brother's face in the picture, because I'm doxing my daggone family. Yeah, that part. But I'll post a picture of me from when I was younger with my natural hair on my community wall. I just got to go dig it up digitally, because I have it digitally somewhere. I also have the actual original picture. But yeah, my hair is, it looks like I have a Jerry curl, but I do not. I don't. Sorry. That's a California thing, and you remember I wasn't born and raised here. But when I came to California, I stopped perming my hair because there was no humidity. There was no reason, to do that. I could just flat iron my natural hair, and it would, stay straight for a minute. Once I trained it. So then I stopped doing that, and then I would just, I let let all that perm grow out, have my natural hair. Yeah. And people actually thought that I have a picture with my sister too. I have to blur her face out too. Dang, y'all, I'm telling you. I've got pictures of me with my natural hair, but yeah, there's family members in them, so I have to blur them out of the daggone picture. My sister comes on to YouTube sometimes, but I had to tell her that she needs to change her name on her YouTube account so that she doesn't dox me when she comes in the daggone chat. Because it's her name. She's been in my live stream one time a while ago. I think it was like last year. And she said my first name. And I'm like, girl, don't be saying my name in there. These people don't need to know my first name. I don't need to know my first name at all. Thank you, Princess X. Let me see all of the edge control. Everybody and slick their hair down. Yeah, but the thing is that, we all know, how some of us have lost our edges from moms pulling hair back with them pop balls and stuff when we were kids, because they didn't know it, because they didn't realize that they were going to do that to our hair. But then we as mothers knew that stuff, so a lot of us, smartly didn't do that stuff to our children's hair. But still, in fact, you have a lot of parents who be putting them kitty perms in their daughter's hair. And let me just say something. A kitty perm, there's no such thing as a kitty perm. Let me just put it that way. The kitty perms are the exact same strengths as the adult perms. Kitty perm is just, and when they tell you, like, you got mild strength and you got regular strength, there's very little difference between those different perms. Yeah. Perms break down. the natural texture of our hair, our natural curl patterns. And if you do that on a child's hair before a certain age, you destroy their natural curl patterns. Almost sometimes they may never get them back if they decide, to go back to their natural hair. Thankfully, my mom had enough sense and I had enough sense because, that my hair was not permed my entire childhood. Now, I did have very, very long hair, the kind of, where I had so much hair that you couldn't wash my hair in the sink. You had to wash my hair in the tub. Yeah, that part. So, she did that. I think she permed it because she didn't want to press my hair. I don't know. I would have much preferred that she had pressed it, but because the first time I ever got my hair pressed, I was 12. When I had taken a break from perms, I had no perm in my hair. Yeah, so that was a good thing. There was breaks between them, and when I was getting ready to go into my teens, and I ain't want no more perms in my effing hair. I was tired of that stuff. So I didn't get any more perms, for a minute. I think then when I went to, then when I was in college, I had perms but then before my freshman year in college, I still was dealing with the perms. But then my sophomore year, I transferred from the East Coast to the West Coast. And then by the time of my senior year, I was pretty much not perm my hair. Yeah. Was not permanent. I would occasionally flat iron it, but I was, back then I would let my hair naturally dry, and then I would put aloe vera gel, and my hair was curly, and people thought that I had a Jerry curl because I was in California. But I ain't had no curl. And I also had all my edges. Now, it's one thing I will say, that those curls did help a lot of people's hair to grow. But the reason why it helped the people's hair to grow? Because they were hydrating their hair. See, and if you are hydrating your hair grows. It grows. Our hair is naturally dry because of the curl pattern. It never gets the oil from our scalp that does come out, never gets to the ends. So we have to keep our ends protected. Whatever you're doing, even if you are perming your hair, you still have to keep those ends, oiled. Because the oil from the top of your hair, even with our hair bone straight, does not get to the bottom of my hair, because our body knows that we've changed our hair patterns. It knows it. It knows it, But, I've been natural since my 20s, so be taking the braids out for a while. Well, the synthetic hair, y'all know why the reason I hadn't been doing doing any type of human hair braids is because, y'all know. So before I do these, before I put this human hair in my hair, I will be praying over this hair. I will be praying over this hair, praying any spirits off of this hair. Y'all think I'm serious? I'm kidding. I'm not. Praying any spirits off this hair, because hair that has come off of another person, it carries, I got to get their essence off that hair. So before I put it in my hair, I don't know about y'all, but that's how I am when I put somebody else's hair in my head. See, a wig is a whole different thing, because I can take that sucker off. It's not actually connected to my hair. But with the human hair braid, it's connected to my hair. That part. Mm-hmm. Although we all know that hair is dead when it grows out of your hair, the follicles at the top are alive. And so there's a part of it that's still alive that this other hair is attached to. So, just like they pray over that hair in India, where those women, shave their hair. I'm gonna be praying over any hair that I put in my head. I said, I don't know whose head it came off of. Mm-hmm. That part. Just being real. That's what y'all saying. It is, I know. And see, here's the thing. When I do the synthetic hair, I can do bigger braids and everything. But when I braid my own hair and I'm braiding, and I'm adding human hair in it, then I'm doing, it generally ends up being micro braids. No matter, it ends up being the micro braids because I can't take as much hair if I'm adding, because I'm not going to be adding no huge amounts to my hair, to each strand, to the braids. No, I'm not. I'll cut the little sections, so there'll be the smaller sections. I'll try to do, a few of the bigger ones, but for the most part, no. It's not going to look right. It's just going to look weird to me. It's just my preference. So we'll see. It's been I'm trying to think how many years since I've done the human hair braids. At least at least 6 or 7 years, probably more. No, I take that back. I did do some human hair braids in my hair last year, but they were like this colored hair. It was like red, and I didn't like it. So I kept it in there for like 2 seconds and I took that ish out. So we're not doing that this time. And I think I tried once, with some other hair. Didn't like it. So I'm just gonna have to go back to what I was doing, and it's not cheap, y'all. It's not cheap, so it's gonna be. So I have like some of the hair that I use because I had it stored, and when it still looks nice, like it's brand new. So I'm gonna go and see if some of the stores in my area have the human hair for braiding. So I gotta And I gotta make sure it's the human hair and not the human hair blend. Yeah, we don't want no synthetic-ish in there. Sorry. You know, same thing, you know, when people are putting, you know, the tracks in their hair, same thing. Make sure it's human hair and not the human hair blend. Human hair blend means they put some synthetic stuff in there. I'm just saying. So I'm like, when I do the human hair braids, I use usually I use like a few ounces of hair. And obviously it's, you know, it's lighter in my hair because it's not that much more weight to my hair, which is also a good thing. It gives my hair a break from, you know, the synthetic. My hair will be completely out. So I will be like drenching my hair, you know, with moisture, like continuously. And I'm deciding to do this in the summer. What the F is wrong with me? But my hair needs a break from this stuff. From all the, I need to let my hair breathe. And I need to let it breathe for more than like a couple of days. And then I told you guys that we're going to be filming for this movie. And if I just braid up my own hair, then I can actually, put that up under a wig cap and put a wig on for the movie, for the character. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. If I'm able to get enough hair to cover my entire head, I may do it over this weekend. But it'll be after Sunday morning service at church, because, yeah. So when I take these out, I already know that I'm going to have to wash that gray out of my hair, because the last time when I braided these, I didn't. And yeah, so it's been months since I've, colored my hair back to brown, the gray back to brown. So we'll see. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, my hair is not as thick as it used to be. My hair used to be really, really, really thick. It's still thick, but it's not as thick as it used to be. And, and I think that's because of the menopause. So I'm getting ready to take these really expensive ass vitamins that are specifically to, bring some of that thickness back to my hair. So, but I just gotta let these go for a little while. I think that my hair needs a break from these. I just think it needs a break. So we'll be back to my kinky curls. Because when I just braid, if I braid, human hair into my hair, it's gonna be curly, because my hair doesn't necessarily. And then when I do the human hair in my hair, how I do my hair when it's my hair being braided is that I then take all the braids and then I braid them into braids again every night. into bigger braids. Like then I have a whole bunch. And so in the morning, then I take them out. You know, I wet my hair, and my hair's curly, and the braids curl up. Everything curls, and there we are. Because I'm braiding it, you know, even though I'm braiding it, you know, once it gets wet, the straightness goes away. And then the other thing is that I'm constantly, when I have my hair braided and it's out, my hair is constantly getting moisture. Constantly. So it's a hassle. It's a lot more work. But, you know, we're going to do it. We'll see how long we can handle it. Hopefully we can make it like a month and a half, because we're supposed to do the filming in July. So if I can make it with my hair in that style until August, then I'll decide what the hell I'm gonna do again. But that gives my hair like a 6-week break from all this heaviness at least. And I may, continue leaving in the human hair for a little longer. We'll see. But it'll just be brown. Won't be purple. My hair's not purple, and I'm not willing to lift the color in my hair to put the purple in there. My hair does not like color. Color does not like my hair. So, if I can find a little bit of, purple human hair, hair that's been dyed purple, that's human, that I can kind of lace through there, maybe you'll see a little bit of that. But other than that, yeah, it'll be brown. It'll be brown. I know other people that have dyed their hair purple. I'm just not, I love purple, but I love my hair. How about that part? And you know how some people can dye their hair any color and their hair can take it. My hair can't take all the colors. When I got a divorce from my ex-husband, I did the color. I did purple. Purple was one. I think my hair was like fuchsia at one point. Mm-hmm. So we went through the color schemes and everything, and it had my edges. It had my ends just jacked. So we ain't doing that ever again. Mm-hmm. Not my edges. It had my ends jacked. And I was pissed because I had to cut some of my hair off because my ends got jacked up. They were so dry and they were splitting. Yeah, we were done. And I was flat ironing my hair when I was doing that. Yeah, so we were done. We were just done. Oh, no worries. Hey, TC. So, but yeah. So, it's, I'm just going to watch and see what happens with Miss Lisa Ray. Because she decided to jump her ass off the porch. She decided to jump her ass off the porch. She should have just said nothing. Said nothing. And you know, my personal opinion, when Blue Ivy was at the game with her dad, that was a clapback. You know, because yeah, that's what a lot of our hair looks like. Just have to wet it, put a little, gel in it, and it's curly. It is what it is. Don't be jealous, y'all. And that, that hair is the same hair that she had, in the little bush. It's a little toddler. My mom let my hair be like that, She tried to pull it up every once in a while, but it just ended up right back out there in a little bush. And then it got long and thick. And by the time I was 5, she was washing my hair in the tub. And when I was in elementary school, I think I was 5 or 6, I got my first relaxer. And it was that Vigoro. Lord, y'all, that stuff smells so bad. I just cried and cried. I hated that stuff. I did not want that stuff in my hair. Every time I had to get that stuff in my hair, I cried. I hated it. I said, Mom, I don't want this no more. It stinks. And then, it was messing with my beautiful natural hair texture. Y'all know how long it took me to get my freaking natural hair texture back? Years. Took years. So. Hey, Eva. Oh, yeah. Lisa, raise your ass down, girl. I know y'all up there to give y'all opinions, but girl, stay out this one. Let that boy go over there and just roast by himself. But it's too late because they gonna drag you. You're being dragged already. You're being dragged already. I'm gonna have to go look and see how you're doing on Black Twitter. They're dragging you on here, but girl, Black Twitter is vicious. You might have to take your page down on Twitter. Because the Beehive ain't playing. You're gonna get dragged. Get ready. Get ready, girl. Get ready. All right, come on over here. Because I'm about to get off here, y'all. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Y'all hear that baritone voice? Sounds like, and his words sound like a kid, but clearly that's a man. Now, I will be back on later, but I will be back on my other channel, on the Purple Diva Den. Let me go grab it. I'm gonna grab the link. Okay. So here is the link for for the live that is, I think I'm starting at 10 o'clock West Coast time. So that's like in about 40 minutes. Yeah. That's the link to the live Getting Verbal in the Den. And now over there, I talk all alone. I might curse a little bit, but I don't, here's the thing. I don't really curse unless I have a purpose. Unless I have a purpose. But the conversation over in the den is different. I think I'm going to talk about some of this craziness that's going on with people's friendships. I did a spoken word called Virtual Friend about this madness that's going on. About, virtual friends, social media friends. Y'all just taking it too far with, the rules and regulations you have on your social media friends. But anyway, I will be back on the Purple Diva Den in a little bit. And I will be doing some uploads this weekend. I will be in these YouTube streets this weekend because I have a feeling that some people are going to be losing their minds. Especially because, just based on the lives that I've seen in the last couple of hours. So, but keep in mind, y'all, that we are no longer in Mercury retrograde. We are now in Saturn retrograde. Saturn retrograde means karma, karma, karma. So, if you have been out here doing some ish, this is the season of your karma. All right, you guys. I'm about to get out of here. I'll see you guys later. But before I go, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. And I'll see you guys later on the Purple Diva Den. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace. Bye, you guys.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out.